Day one of the Australian Open for 2013. Great to have you with us here late in the night at home on Eurosport 2. We'll be with you until midday, full 12 hours of coverage from midnight until midday British time. That's an hour later, obviously, for those of you watching on Central European time, and it's just after 11 in the morning here in Melbourne. We have an all-European affair, which obviously pleases our European audience, as R1 Goerges of Germany trots out onto court 2 to face Vera Dushevina of Russia. James Kiyothavong of Great Britain is the umpire. Matt Chilton and former British #1 Chris Wilkinson in the combox. Here we go. The Australian Open for 2013 is underway.
15 left. Fifteen all.
Slightly wild from Dushevina.
30-15.
Yeah, certainly important early on to make your opponent play a lot of balls just to find out how they're playing, what their strengths and weaknesses are.
Serving from Goerges, that one at 171 kilometers per hour. Fast and furious.
Shame.
40-30 the German.
Yeah, because she set up the point nicely there, and important also early to get your opponents moving, just to test out how they're moving around the court. Goerges potentially not one of the best movers on the court.
That was a great return from Dushevina. Sat up invitingly for the Russian. She punished it suitably.
Advantage.
Cool point of view. When you look at the forehand from Goerges, it's a pretty big swing. So you do feel if Dushevina can get to that particular wing, certainly rushing it, there's a chance you can get some cheap points.
Hefty serve from the German to get herself out of trouble. That one was put down at 173. Incidentally, if you want to know what else is going on Eurosport 1 at the moment, an all-Russian affair, Olga Puchkova is playing Maria Sharapova. runner-up 12 months ago. You can reach for the remote and see that. We hope, of course, he'll
Advantage
stay with us here.
Dushevina.
And let's see if Dushevina can break the serve here. She's in good shape. Break point. Second of the game.
Juice. Advantage Goerges.
Change up with a serve there as well from Goerges. The opening game's gone to the forehand quite often so far, so right time just to change it up.
Then Goerges.
So Goerges deals with the danger. Couple of break points saved.
Again.
The number 18 seed puts herself on the scoreboard.
Yeah, nice to get the first game, especially if it's a tight one, because obviously Dushevina might be thinking about that now. Opportunities missed already. Baggage starting to build.
Dushevina to serve.
The wind is beginning to pick up. The crowd slowly coming in to take their seats on the court 2. Start of day 1.
Well there, Dushevina. At one stage it might have
15
gone
love.
wide, the pick up from Goerges. But with in doubt, got to play the ball.
$30 love. $40 love.
Goerges unloading a couple of times with that forehand. The first one was good. The second dumped into the net. Dushevina gifted a couple of points in this service game.
Oh! 40-15.
Wasn't even close, was it? Got the compass wrong way on that particular serve.
Lovely shot from the German. Left Dushevina with no chance.
40-30.
Yeah, these are sort of rallies where if your opponent's hitting it hard, you might need to just change the pace up a little bit.
Game. Dushevina. 1 game all.
Goerges stares long and hard at the line. No opportunity to challenge out here on court 2. It's line judges and umpires only. Goerges would like the balls delivered to the ball boy on that side so she can receive them comfortably. Players have certain methods that they like to stick to. Goerges has made that clear now to the ball crew. 1 game all. Nicely done.
Love 15.
Yeah, being nice and aggressive there with return as well. It's Dushevina.
Shot from Goerges. She's backpedaling as well.
15 all.
Yeah, good footwork here to make the space. Lots of little steps.
Oh, Dushevina had a change of
30,
mind.
15.
Trotted forward. And then had a change of heart. Bit of a let off there for Goerges, but 30-15. In good shape in her service game again. Goerges guiding the ball into the corner.
You can see as well how early Dushevina has taken that second serve. Really looking to try and be the aggressor, but anything short against Goerges, then Goerges will certainly take the initiative.
Touchy.
Yeah, because of the pressure from the opponent, that does force you just to go for that little bit more of your second serve.
The pressure coming from Dushevina because she stepped inside the baseline.
Yeah, moving much closer. Okay, let's have a look at the returner. Way inside the baseline. Pressure's on.
Goerges challenging a call, right baseline. The ball's got in.
Well, here we go. The official review system is indeed now in operation on court 2.
Deuce.
Extra cash has been spent at the
Goerges has 2 challenges
Australian
remaining.
Open this year. Last year it was, I think, Rod Laver, Hisense and Margaret Court. It's now been extended to court 2. Good stuff. My apologies.
Advantage.
Really feeling the
Dushevina.
pressure on that serve.
Dushevina with a break point. A little bit of background noise is disturbing Julia Goerges. Good point, big hitting rally.
It's important there for Goerges just to stay brave with the forehand.
Yes.
Was a bit of a shank there, but good enough into the corner.
Advantage. Dushevina.
Again, another double fault, just calls with the pressure Dushevina's putting on the second, and in many ways it could be an option maybe to slow the first serve down, make sure you make a higher percentage just to take the pressure off your second serve.
Second that serve down the line from Goerges, just catching enough of the line. Break point saved. That was an unusual volley from Dushevina.
I didn't quite do enough of it.
Advantage.
A little unsure with the placement. And look at the movement afterwards as well. Didn't really cover the right side of the court. Technically wasn't good, was it? Dodgy grip.
Yeah, she was all tucked up, wasn't she? She played it. Should have gone for a backhand volley. Goerges serving for 2-1.
Again, Goerges.
Well, there were chances there for Vera Dushevina, but it's Julia Goerges who holds serve and leads by 2-1. So no
Please
breaks
take
of
any
serve
seat
in the
for now.
opening game
Players are ready.
on
Thank you.
opening match on court 2, day 1 of the 2013 Australian Open in Melbourne. Great to have you along with us here on Eurosport 2. Unrivaled coverage across the Eurosport platform on Eurosport 1 and Eurosport 2 via the website and of course the Eurosport player. Just $2.99 a month for those of you shopping in pounds. Not much more in euros. Exceptional value.
Ow! 15 love.
Cracking return from Goerges.
Such a big part in the modern game, but on the WTA Tour is the quality of returns. You see it all the time, all the players trying to take full advantage of the short second serves.
30-15.
Big serve from the Russian.
40-15.
161 kilometers per hour on that serve.
Let's for service. Game. Dushevina.
Well, Goerges found herself in the right place, guessed correctly, but couldn't execute the shot.
Let's see a little change up as well. Serve and volley there from Dushevina. Still sent both a little nervy early on in this opening set. Neither has really found their form.
Love.
Okay, just taking her time.
Love.
Oh, unlucky.
40 love.
Just caught the highest part of the net.
Goerges is going forwards on that backhand.
$40-15.
That was a little careless.
$40-30.
Careless ground stroke, then a double fault. Dushevina will be eager to try and engineer herself a break point here. Work to do yet though. Goerges takes a few extra seconds to prepare for this next serve. Yeah, that was poor. Caught the middle of the court 2 net.
Game Goerges.
Dushevina really should have done better with that inviting second serve. A little bit of
Goerges
a
leads
let-off
by 3 games to
for
2.
Goerges, who leads the way by 3 games to 2. Welcome back, perfect timing. Dushevina about to serve. No breaks of serve as yet in the match. The Russian 2-3.
style, wasn't it? Dushevina. Surprise
15
there.
love.
Short ball here from Goerges. It's going straight back to her opponent. Not easy, the low one, we've got to get down and get the racket under the ball.
Love.
40 work from Goerges, picking a spot and just guiding the ball down the line.
Getting plenty of time on the return. Short second.
Game.
Good footwork to the ball there from Dushevina.
3 games all.
Yeah, very tidy service game from Vera Dushevina.
Love.
Dushevina continuing with this effective tactic of stepping in on the Goerges second serve. And large in the focus of the German. Can be very off-putting. It's been a solid play from Dushevina so far. And that was excellent from Goerges.
40 love.
Dushevina headed off in an westerly direction. And the ball went the other way. What a shot from Goerges. Beautifully played point, in fact, from the German. She hit one of those off her knees at the back of the court.
By 4 games to 3.
Strides out purposefully onto court. It'll be Dushevina to serve. 3-4.
Given time on forehand, it is a weapon.
Love 15.
Goerges.
$15 all.
Out.
30-15.
Dushevina was going to play that ball.
Well, she has played a couple of shots that seem to be going well wide. Did the right thing there. 3-4, 30-15.
40-15.
Yeah, see the difference there from Goerges when that forehand is rushed because of the big swing that she takes. It's going to break down, but given time, it can be a weapon.
Out.
Game. Dushevina.
Big difference in prize money this year.
4 games all.
12 months ago, a first round loser trousered $20,800. That's risen to $27,600. The winners in both the men's and the women's tournaments for 2013 take away $2,430,000 Australian dollars. An increase of 130,000 on 2012.
First slam, isn't it? To say that they're going to increase the prize money, and it's a good thing. You know, certainly early on, the early rounds where the guys are travelling and getting down to Australia, it costs them a lot of money. So I think it's good that they've spread it out not only for the winners and the better players, but the ones who might be struggling in the first and second rounds, get a little more taste of the finances.
Out.
30 love.
It was tight, but not worth a challenge. Oh, good point. Great reactions from Goerges. Just able to stick her racket in the way.
40 love.
Yeah, great hands, like the little variety there of the drop shot. Dushevina does well. Wasn't expecting this one back.
Shot of the match so far, and the longest rally, 13 strokes. Good serve.
Game Goerges.
This dishes up another ace. And it'll be
Goerges leads by 5 games to 4.
down to Dushevina to serve to stay in the opening set after the break. She'll be serving at 4-5. Dushevina serving to stay in the set, 4-5. Good stuff. And beat her at the opening set, the wrong
Love
footing
15.
from Julia Goerges. She's caught out Vera Dushevina on a number of occasions.
really through the quality of the second serve return.
Love 30.
And this is the difference, isn't it? When you're struggling with form, Dushevina currently ranked 147 against an opponent who's much higher ranked. These are the pressure moments where you find out how good you really are.
Looking good for Goerges. 3 set
40.
points.
Fifteen 40.
First ace of the match from Vera Dushevina. Saves the first of the 3 set points. 2 left. And that's another one
30-40.
saved. Another decent serve.
Shows how important the first serve is really for both players.
That one was long, so a second serve will assist Goerges in her quest to seal this opening set now. Oh, didn't quite carry.
Deuce.
Thought about it.
Yeah, Shanker's worked the point so well, created the opening.
Advantage
Smart serve into
Dushevina.
that forehand.
The deuce. Let's for service. Advantage Dushevina.
Terrific fight back here from Dushevina. She's saved 3 set points. Second serve ace.
Dushevina.
Well played, Vera Dushevina.
5 games off.
Okay, let's keep you up to date with what else is going on around the Australian Open today. Linar is playing Cecil Karatancheva of Kazakhstan, former French Open champion, in action on the Margaret Court Arena. And she's taken the first set pretty comfortably, 33 minutes, 6 games to 1. Still no breaks of serve in this match. Although Julia Goerges had 3 set points in the previous game. 5 games all.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting now to see how
Love
Goerges
15.
responds from not being able to convert on those opportunities. 3 set points. Important to get that focus and the mind back.
15 all.
Out.
15-30.
That was close. She's considering a challenge, but deciding against it. Thought it might just have clipped the edge of the baseline.
Out.
15-40.
So what a sudden change of fortunes here. Goerges, 3 set points in the previous game. 15-40 now, 2 break points for Dushevina, who may have the opportunity to serve for the set. That
Goerges challenging the call left near sideline. The ball's got out.
called out. Goerges has opted to go upstairs and get it checked.
He seemed pretty confident it was in.
Was in.
30-40.
Just at the right time as well. Another one needed now.
Good time for an ace.
Deuce.
Key there was how quickly Goerges was able to get up to that short ball.
Goerges. Game Goerges.
And that was the 13th forehand winner of the set from Julia Goerges.
Goerges leads by 6 games to 5.
Now you're completely up to date. 5-6. Dushevina for the second time serving to stay in the opening set. Lob is long.
A nice little glimpse there on that little tour. The dresses. Venus Williams looking very fashionable.
Yeah, I was sort of slightly taken aback when I saw what she was wearing. I wasn't expecting that sort of, well, I don't know what I was expecting.
Even the opponent looked nice.
It was quite startling though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Venus's dress.
Love 30.
Goerges just pressurising Dushevina now.
Been here before during the last Dushevina
14.
service game. Goerges had 3 set points. This is her 4th. Melbourne logo at the back of court. Looks like it needs a bit of attention. 3 set points for Julia Goerges of Germany, and a second serve. Surely this time she can put this opening set to bed.
Goerges.
Goerges takes the first set. Took her time about it, 51 minutes, but she leads by one set to love. 7 games to 5.
Time.
They're ready to go for set number 2. Julia Goerges will serve.
Second set, Goerges to serve.
Julia Goerges took the first set by 7 games to 5. In just over 50 minutes, she will serve at the start of the second.
Love 15. All.
Yeah, look at the mental side now on the second set from both players. It's important for Goerges to really stamp her authority on, just trying to keep her opponent down, whereas Dushevina has got to show something counts. She's got to show that she's really willing to fight.
30-15.
She's lost the opening set and just trying to send a message to her opponent.
Big ace here from Goerges, 1-5-5, swinging out wide away from Dushevina.
It's interesting that the favourite serve from Goerges is the slice serve. And that's where your opponent's got to be smart enough to start moving to the forehand side just to cover the strength.
Correction, the ball's good. Replay the points.
Goerges off the long, stepping into overall. Ball was called out. He saw it good. No argument from the players. No need to bring in the Hawkeye system.
All.
Yeah, that's part of the net. Got to consider the margins a little more height.
(40-30). Game Goerges.
Really good serving in that game from the German. She's
First
racking
game,
up the
second
aces. She leads by a set to love and 1 game to love in the second. Over on the Rod Laver Arena, it's been very straightforward for Maria Sharapova. She's come through against fellow Russian Olga Puchkova without dropping a game. 6-love, 6-love. All over rather quickly for Olga Puchkova. And over on court 6, Victor Hanescu has taken the first set against 16th seed Kei Nishikori of Japan. 7 games to 6. Good tie break. Hanescu, the Romanian, on his way. 1 set to love. Back to court 2. Dushevina serving. Love 1, second set. Not quite.
15 love. 30 love.
Yeah, that was a bit ambitious.
40 love.
Yeah, just enough swerve on the serve into the body.
Game. Dushevina. 1 game all.
And they've been playing for exactly an hour now on court 2. In good conditions for tennis, with the temperatures expected to hover around the 22-23 Celsius mark. No hotter than that today in Melbourne, although we're expecting much hotter temperatures towards the end of the week, around Thursday, maybe up into the late 30s. 1 game all.
Yeah, did well with the approach there. Dushevina, nice and deep.
Love 15.
So often in the ladies' game, the drive volley.
Oh!
15 all.
Failed drop shot attempts from Goerges.
Yeah, I can see the idea. Dushevina quite a way back behind the baseline. Maybe just didn't have to be that good. And forced Darrison both really creeping up. I'll be interested now. This is a big point, 15-30. Dushevina be covering the forehand side where Goerges has gone a lot with that slice down the tee.
Let's for service.
Well, went there again.
Oh!
15-14.
Double fault and a chance of a break of serve.
Yeah, was a betting man. Put a little bit of money on the fact that this could be wide to the forehand side.
Okay, let's see where it goes. Wide to the forehand side, says Chris Wilkinson, and he's correct.
Every time.
Maybe he should be a betting man.
Now this serve, 30-40, break point. If I was that betting man, this serve would go down centre.
Okay, down the centre is the call from Chris. Break point still for Dushevina. There it is, cracking lob from a difficult position on court. Dushevina produces the best lob of the game, best lob of the match, and breaks serve. One of the Australian Open for 2013. Beautiful day in Melbourne. Great conditions for tennis, not too hot. R1 Goerges on your screen right now, the German, seeded 18, took the first set 7-5, but has been broken by Vera Dushevina in the second, and Dushevina will now serve up 2-1 with a break. Here we go.
In fact, you can, all the listeners out there can get in touch with us via Twitter. It's at Chris Wilkes 12. Any thoughts really on the early stages of the Aussie Open? Who's going to win this year? Sharapova looking good already.
30
Could it be Andy Murray's year? What are your thoughts, Matt?
Well, why not? Why not Andy Murray? Why not a good run for Heather Watson or Laura Robson?
Good, another Brit, Jamie Baker.
Absolutely, in the men's main draw.
Let's second service.
Going through the qualifying rounds. Excellent win against Donald Young in the last round of qualies.
Two Scots, Jamie Baker and Andy Murray.
Aye.
Well, that's a good way to respond to the double fault. Change of direction from Dushevina. And now a chance to rubber stamp that earlier break of serve.
Good.
With an ace. Good serving all round. 3-1.
Dushevina leads by 3-2.
Yeah, showed good mental powers early on in the second set. It's Dushevina having lost the opening set. And it's Goerges, maybe focus, concentration has just wandered a little bit. Unforced errors are too many, serve a little predictable. Change of weapon perhaps will be the answer.
Dushevina doesn't look impressed by the time that R1 Goerges is taking to come back onto court holding a new racket. She's ready to go now with new balls.
Love 15.
Yeah, forehand again is the wing that's breaking down. 13 in the first set, unforced errors, and already 8 in the second.
It was a bit desperate, wasn't it, from Goerges?
Was that another serve to the forehand by any chance?
Yep. It's looking increasingly like this first round match will be going the distance. Love 30, 1-3.
Yeah, I just find it incredible. I mean, you know, a set and a half gone, and Goerges' majority is serving to the forehand side, and after a while your opponent is going to get a look at that. If they're smart enough, they're going to move there. You sense that Dushevina is starting to read the game.
Although it was 5 years ago, or more than 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago since they played, it's Dushevina who has the win in the head-to-head. It's going to give her a little bit of confidence, the knowledge that she has the capabilities of beating Goerges, and she's certainly in a good position to take this second set. A double break up, 4-1. Eurosport's unrivaled coverage of the first Grand Slam of the year is all yours for the taking on Eurosport 1, British Eurosport, with us here on Eurosport 2, and of course the Eurosport player, which is available for just a couple of pounds a month. And Venus Williams has got off to a very good start against Galina Voskobeva. Didn't take long for Venus in what we imagine is her own design of dress, multicolored, to come through in straight sets. Back here on court number 2, it's looking very good for the Russian Vera Dushevina. Double break up, 30 love, in very good shape.
Team.
Couple of points for 5-1 to put this second set almost beyond any doubt now.
Really
good serving from Dushevina.
Dushevina leads by 5 games to 1.
Goerges has been broken twice in this second set. She'll be eager to avoid a third break. At least give herself the chance of serving at the start of the decider. Looking into the afternoon sun now. That's good.
Yeah, it's still important for Goerges, even though 5-1 down in the second set, just to try and gain a little more confidence back. I guess from Dushevina's point of view, it's a case of focus, concentration, try and get over the finishing line in the second set. Second ball is Goerges. The footwork after the serve isn't quite enough.
Signs of what we saw in the opening set from Julia Goerges. Might just be a little too late to saved this second set. 22 winners in the first, just 7 in the second for the German. That's number 8, starting to find some rhythm. But it will be down to Dushevina to serve for the second set at 5-2. That's next. Court has slowly filled up. The first set to R1 Goerges of Germany. Dushevina's chance now to square the scoreline, serving for the second.
Tight shot there from Dushevina. Only a swing on it. I was reading a tweet back from Brad Gilbert saying these courts, the outside courts, are playing much quicker. So you see an example there with that particular serve, it really shooting off the surface. Less time there for the returner.
Lots of running by both players.
40-30.
Here we are, set point for Vera Dushevina. It's 1-all on court 2. Good fight back from Vera Dushevina against the number 18 seed. And we'll have the start of the deciding set next. Vera Dushevina's coach is Ali Hassan. Looking pretty relaxed and I imagine remarkably relieved with the way his charge responded in that second set.
It doesn't look like coach, does he?
What do you mean? Looks
It's like
a skateboarder.
yeah,
You're right.
looks like a tourist who's just come along for the day. But yeah, he'd be delighted, Dushevina, to pull herself back into this match. But you know, a couple of the important stats from the second set really was the unforced error count from Goerges. There's a 14, where Dushevina only made 4. So second set, Dushevina really tidied the game up really nicely. And for me, it's that forehand in the serve from Goerges really not firing. On occasions, a forehand can really go anywhere. It can either be a great shot or it's a wild shot. And highlighted the fact the serve can get a little predictable. So she's got to change it up now, beginning of the third.
final set of the opening match on court 2 of the 2013 Australian Open. Julia Goerges on your screen, the German, took the first set.
Final set.
7 games to 5. A fight back by Vera Dushevina saw her take the second by 6 games to 2. Here we are into the final set. Julia Goerges to serve. Only the second meeting between these two, and the first for 7 years.
Mentally, she's got to get involved again. She's got to do it quick, as Goerges.
Six double faults now for the German.
Yeah, trying to get herself pumped up.
Service.
Best of the match.
Yeah, the forehand here did the damage. Great get there from Goerges. That sort of point she needs is to really get her fired up again.
Almost got caught out.
Juice.
So now an element of danger for Goerges. Has to be sure with this first serve.
I think it'll go to the forehand again, don't worry.
It will, certainly. It's not a good serve, they know, and a second serve, and look at the distance that Dushevina has stepped in. A step forward, and she takes it early. Oh, what a miss.
Yeah, it's just one of those, it was too easy, and you've got so much time, you end up thinking about it too much. Great return, but this position here, it's got to go away. Maybe one eye on the opponent. Goerges really playing her get out jail free card.
Played some Monopoly over Christmas, did you, with kids?
I didn't actually, no. Wish I did.
I did.
Did you? Did you get Park Lane in Mayfair?
I did, always. Hotels and houses. Oh, that's just wide from Goerges. trotting over. She needs to make a decision quickly if she's going to challenge.
Deuce.
Brought the logo quiz game for Christmas.
How was that?
It wasn't as good as Monopoly.
Careless from Goerges. She can ill afford a loose forehand to set up a break point for Dushevina.
This would be ideal. Dushevina to get this break in early on in this final set. Maybe a consideration here just to move a little wider to a forehand. Given the fact the serve majority of the time has gone to that particular side. Change up.
Dushevina has stepped in again. That's wide, and there's the break of serve. A yelp of delight from Vera Dushevina. She's in command early in the final set. Now, a bit of news from Court 3, where Nicolas Almagro took the first set against Steve Johnson of the USA. Almagro taking it 7-5, but Johnson forced a tiebreak and has taken the second set. One set all there. Dushevina will serve. 1-love final set with a break.
Love 15.
A good start. Double fault. Hasn't had many. I think that's only her third.
Was a roll-in. It's wonder Dushevina is getting a little nervous now, being a break up in this final set.
She's tied. 2 double faults in the game. Love 40, 3 break back points for the number 18 seed.
Good. Goerges.
I just thought the serve was out. Really poor game from Dushevina.
Plenty for Dushevina to contemplate there. And over on court 6, Ken Ishikori has fought his way back into contention. He dropped the first set, you may remember, over Victor Hanescu. So he's taken the second set by 6 games to 3. Hanescu in dispute with the umpire, but the score stands. It's 1 set all. That is on court 6 currently. Over on Eurosport 1 at the moment, Almagro and Johnson continue their battle early in the third set. Here on Eurosport 2, we're also early in the third set, but it's a deciding set. 1-all. Back-to-back breaks.
Dushevina challenging the ball, service.
Yeah, Dushevina, I think, rightly challenging this. It was close enough to go upstairs and let the computers and cameras decide. It was called in, it was called as an ace, and it did just get a fraction of the line.
Dushevina has 2 challenges remaining.
Playing as freely now, Dushevina.
Bouncing ball fooled the Russian there. That was sweet though. Goerges was discussing with umpire James Kiofovo what his opinion of the position of the ball was. Right on the line, he said. Wild from Goerges, miles from the target.
He paid the price 11 ounce really. Beautiful forehand down the line. Then it was really been asking for just to move in, take it on the volley. A bit of a decision was costly.
Goerges.
Poor shot selection there from Dushevina. Two breaks of serve already in this final set. Will Goerges be the first to hold? Well, not yet.
Deuce. Let's for service.
Gone either way.
Goerges.
Goerges holds serve after a struggle. Leads by 2 games to 1 in the final. As soon as it's over, we'll be heading just adjacent to the Margaret Court Arena, where the match between Bojana Bobusic of Australia and Agnieszka Radwanska of Poland, the number 4 seed, is about to get going. That will be our next port of call on Eurosport 2. But we will stay with the Goerges-Dushevina encounter through to its conclusion here. Dushevina serving 1-2.
Love.
Length in the forehand, Dushevina. Sense in the last couple of games of Dushevina that the focus has wandered at the early break and hasn't played that well since, and quite often overlooking to a coach.
Oh! 14.
Yeah, that serve from Dushevina had a wicked kick on it. Swung away violently from Goerges. It's still anyone's match here. 1 set all, 2 games all. Goerges with the serving duties.
Miss Goerges challenge the call left baseline. The ball's good in.
Well, it was right at Goerges' feet. It was called in, and it was indeed in. Close, but a good call.
Miss Goerges has 2 challenges remaining.
Short. Dushevina's got herself a bit of daylight here.
Too much height on the drop shot there from Goerges. Hasn't really looked comfortable while executing this particular shot. Plenty of time there for Dushevina. Just like sending a telegram, wasn't it?
Yeah. What's that? What's a telegram?
Kind of mailed the fact that she was going to hit the drop shot.
Absolutely. Love 30. Good response.
15-13.
Yeah, nice to see the change up with the serve there down the centre on that occasion.
Very solid serves from R1 Goerges.
30-all.
Clearly got some supporters courtside. Lots of noise when she scores.
This match is for the taking for Dushevina, but you just feel maybe just hasn't got enough belief to get over the finishing line.
Nice shot.
New balls, please.
New balls.
Thank you. Ready to play.
Oh, now. That was a bit cheeky from Goerges. Glad Dushevina won that point.
15.
Easy return there from Goerges. That's been a favourite serve as well. The slider down the centre.
3 games.
Who's your money on? Tough to pick, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Dushevina possibly might just have a bit of a momentum swing now in this final set. I think this is where Dushevina will break and go on to win the match. There we are, put my cards on the table.
That's very precise of you.
Well,
I think Goerges will win. I feel Dushevina, when it comes to the crunch, I don't feel she's going to believe she can win.
well, it's interesting that we have a split opinion. One of us will be right.
Currently ranked at 147, Dushevina. Goerges much higher in the top 20.
Yeah, and seeded 18 for the first Grand Slam of the year. Look how far inside the baseline Dushevina positions herself for this second serve. Great play from Goerges.
40-15.
So your match prediction looks more likely than mine at the moment. Still no breaks of serve in the final set. Right here, we're deep in the final set on court 2. Dushevina serving at 3-4. Yeah, that's terrific play from Julia Goerges.
Yeah, lovely angle. It's a pattern of play I've like just seen a lot more of today in this match. Trying to use the angles to create the opening. Definitely the way to go.
Oh, it was too good. And Dushevina at full stretch, couldn't get anything on the ball.
I think she let it go. I think it was there to be hit, but I think she stuck down to the volley.
Let's see it again. Here we go. Love 30. Trouble for the Russian. Break points, potentially key break points for Julia Goerges. And there we are. Goerges is one game away from victory, a place in the second round.
Goerges leads by 5 games to 3.
Yeah, good solid game from Goerges. Really asked the questions, good returning, and again, I just feel Dushevina just didn't quite have the bit between her teeth in that particular game. Body language from the German is also excellent. Really eager to serve this one out.
So, here she is, Julia Goerges, 18th seed, serving for the match.
It's so important for Goerges just to find the first serve. There's a little bit of freedom with some of these points. Criminal missing that return.
Apologises to avoid any sort of sanction from the umpire. Nothing serious, she just whacked the ball clear. 2 hours they've been playing. Oh, it's one of the best shots we've seen during the 2-hour passage of play. Sat up nicely for Dushevina, and she made absolutely sure, feeding off the speed of the serve from Goerges. Can she break back?
Because of the quality of the return the point before, just put the pressure on Goerges on that particular serve.
Two break-back points.
Out.
30-14.
See, for me, getting too many easy points with that wide serve. You know it's going there. You've got to be ready for it.
There's a bit of noise coming from crying baby. I think that's what's disturbing Julia Goerges. It's out. There's the break. Dushevina is back in business.
Goerges leads by 5 games to 4.
Beautifully poised there. Here, Dushevina is serving to stay in the match, having just broken Goerges.
Well with the feet there, with Goerges.
Love team.
That was a return from Goerges. Dushevina with absolutely no chance of getting near the ball. Worth seeing again.
Not what it deserved. A short second serve.
2 points from victory here, the German.
Let's for service.
Both players are feeling the pressure, a little tight.
So 2 match points for the number 18 seed.
15-14.
Just over 2 hours of play. Simple finish in the end for Julia Goerges, and the German supporters, who are here in numbers, are thrilled with the final result there. An excellent match actually between the two. Good fight back from Vera Dushevina. You were right, Chris. Goerges had the quality, had the necessary will to win, and has seen off Vera Dushevina in 3 sets, 7-5, 2-6, 6-4. The match took 2 hours and 5 minutes.